Hi guys, my name is Fahd Dawood. Welcome back. I talk about real estate generally speaking, but also life and your path and our path to financial freedom. Hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon if you haven't done so. I'd love to get your comments and for you to be a subscriber so I can get more content out there. Listen, I'm going to share a little story that one of my mentors shared with me, okay? One of the things that I did during the sea outbreak is I said to myself that I'm going to seek out mentorship and coaching from people who've got tons more experience than I have, who've gone through many more difficulties than I have. I'm a veteran of the global financial crisis and I feel very blessed to have gone through that. And the pain and the difficulties that I faced made me a stronger person. But there's others who've gone through tons of crises, right? Because life is, what is life except for 1, 2, 3, 4 ups and downs that together make a happy, sometimes sad life, right? So I'm going to tell you a story that my mentor shared with me on some comments that me and a colleague of mine, my partner, made to him, right? Because on one of our coaching sessions, he gave us ton of homework to do, right? And with a business running, with clients being serviced, with so many other things happening, even during a lockdown, my partner had the audacity to say to him, like, this is too much homework. What do you expect us to do? We can't do this much reading. But you know what? The average CEO reads 50 plus books a year. How many books do you and I read, right? The average, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of benefit that you can have from books and other things and other exercises that you do that are prescribed by people who are more knowledgeable and generally smarter than you, right? So that's why you're in coaching with them. So he actually turned around and he told us a story. He said, and I want to share this story with you because I want you to perhaps be able to relate to this story. Because no matter what situation you're in, I need you to understand that you're much more and much stronger than the place that you're at, okay? And the story that he said that you guys, you Fahd, are much stronger than you believe yourself to be. You are an absolute gem because you're a human being. And something that one of my other billionaire mentors has said recently, and something that you guys and us together have to consider, that look, while we've got the animal brain, like we all humans have the animal brain that's full of desire for food, for good companionship, for love, for feeling significant, so on and so forth, we also have a very large developed prefrontal cortex. This is the conscious part where we actually think. And this differentiates us from all the animals out there. So we gotta understand that we are much far above what we consider ourselves to be. You're not sheep, okay? The motto of the story was, you're not sheep. And this is how we actually went about telling it. It's not a true story, but it's a story that sends home a parable, a lesson, okay? There's once a lion cub, okay, who was left stranded. The pride moved on, and right after birth, he was kind of forgotten in the Serengeti or the savannah. And here came a herd of goats, meh, meh, right? And these herd of goats, they had their little baby billy goats. What do you call that? A small goat. But they had their little baby goats, and they said, look, this small lion cub could play with our little goats, and we could feed him what we eat, and he would be happy and we'd be happy. Let's just take care of him, right? So the mother goats started taking care of the little lion cub, started feeding him milk, he started eating grass, and lo and behold, slowly and gradually he started getting bigger and bigger. And you know, he didn't feel any different than a goat or a sheep, right? He felt like he was a goat, okay? He used to play with them, he used to do mischief with them, he used to drink milk, he used to eat grass and leaves and so on and so forth. And when the big animals used to come to attack the goats, he used to run away, right? Except for one day, the fox came along, and the fox, being a smart, clever animal, he said, you know what? Let me stir some trouble and let me get this baby cub who's growing up to be a lion to start thinking about himself like the lion that he is, right? And so this fox approached this lion and he said, hey, listen, you know what? Hello, you're not a goat. So stop acting like a goat. You're a lion. You should be eating these goats. These goats should be scared of you. You're not a lion. Wake up. And the lion looked at the fox. He said, no, no, no. You're tricking me. Look, the goats have 4 legs and I have 4 legs. The goats have a tail and I've got a tail. The goats have some fur on their skin and I've got some fur on their skin. So you, Mr. Fox, need to go away. I am a goat. The lion kept living his life like a goat, except one day, the wolves came to attack the goats or the sheep, right? And all the goats ran, and the lion ran with them, and the fox came right there and said, stop, Mr. Lion, stop. You need to realize these wolves are going to be scared of you. You need to just roar. And the lion's like, what? Just roar, just speak loudly, call out, and the wolves will run away. And the lion said, okay, let me try. And the lion went like this, cleared his throat up, and he went, bah, bah, bah. And the fox said, oh my God, how do I get this lion to recognize that he's a lion? And the clever animal that the fox is, he quickly said, you know what, I've got an idea. He pulled the lion across to the pond and he said, you know what, I've got an idea. And he said to the lion, look at the goats and now look at your reflection in the water. And the lion looked down and he looked at the goats and he said, oh my God, I am different. And he said, look at your teeth and look at the goat's teeth. And look at the fur that you have and look at their teeth. Look at the tail that you have and look at their tail. And look at all the things that make you different, the king of the jungle. Right? That's where your proper position is. And then the lion believed that he is truly a lion. And then he roared. And the wolves ran away. And even the goats ran away. Right? The moral of the story is, look, no matter how bad the things and the situation is during the sea outbreak, you've got to recognize that in between your mind and yourself, as a human, you're capable of achieving far, far more than what you've started to believe in as an employee, as a slave of your customer. You are somebody who can develop himself by investing in yourself and then deliver such tremendous value out there that people would, money's going to be no object because money's just going to flow towards you. And I've read this recently in the 4-hour work week. Microsoft and Apple really took off during the oil crisis and the turbulent economic times of the 70s and the 80s. So if you, in the 60s, the 70s and the 80s. So if you want to really look at opportunity, now's the time. Remember, you're not sheep, you're not goat. You are more than even a lion. You're a human being. You've got this brain. So think through, reflect, choose good mentors, and grow. It's in it. It's in you, right? And the first thing, if my challenge about real estate, if you don't have money to invest in real estate, guess what? Invest in yourself. That's the best investment you can ever make and the best asset you're ever gonna have, right? Hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon. Would love to hear more from you in the comment section or by WhatsApp. I reply to every WhatsApp. Ciao for now. Catch you on the other side.